The number of polling stations is roughly 2.19 lakhs, and the electoral machinery would consist of roughly 25 lakh personnel. To give you an overview, the end of term of Assam Assembly is on 20th of May, Kerala 23rd of May, Puducherry 15th of June, Tamil Nadu 10th of May, and West Bengal 7th of May. To give you a little overview of the electors, Assam, as per the final list, would be roughly 2.5 crores, Kerala 2.7 crores, Puducherry 9.44 lakhs, Tamil Nadu 5.67 crores, and West Bengal, the final list on 20th February comprises of 6.44 crores, and the learned judges, after their adjudication, whatever supplementary list comes, they shall be added. To give you a feel of the category of our electors, we have more than 100 years of age centenarians in Assam, Kerala, even Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, and West Bengal. The 85 plus years of age electors are also good in number. Our Divyang Bhai and Bhai Behan, the first time electors, the electors from 20 to 29 years of age, and service electors. These are statistics which will be circulated to you. A total number of 2.18 lakh polling stations shall be set up. Majority of them will be in rural areas. Average per elector is between 750 to 850, less than 900 in any case. The model polling stations will be set up in all the states and UTs, and there will be specially women-managed polling stations. Webcasting shall be 100% in all the polling stations, and there will be Divyang brothers and sisters managed polling stations as well. The electoral exercise in India is one of the largest and most unique exercise in the world. For example, in Assam, the polling teams undertake arduous journey of 50 to 60 kilometers from Majuli via ferry and road, cross Brahmaputra River, and finally reach the remote Dhanegana polling station where 248 electors are there, and they reach there by tractor in the end. Similarly, in Kerala, Edamalkudi has around 693 electors, a tribal area of Idukki district, where the polling officials reach by completing 30 kilometers of journey through rugged off-road terrain by specified vehicles, and followed by 8-kilometer trek by foot. Similarly, in Assam, West Bengal, in Alipurduar district, polling teams trek through the Buxa Tiger Reserve Hills to reach the polling booths of 759 electors. And similarly, in Tamil Nadu, Varusanad Hills, in Theni district, polling officers travel 3 hours across difficult terrain to reach 5 electors. Puducherry also, in its Chidambaram Pillai schools, once a French colony, was designated model polling stations, which has 2 polling stations of 722 and 651 electors. A total of 25 lakh election officials shall be deployed across 5 states and union territory, out of which 15 lakhs will be polling personnel, 8.5 lakh security personnel, 49,000 micro-observers, 1,444 observers, 40,000 counting officials, 21,000 sector officers, and 15,000 micro-observers for counting as well. The voter awareness campaign has progressed well. the maximum of which came through the special intensive revision enumeration forms. Apart from that, the Election Commission itself, the Chief Electoral Officers and our sweep icons have penetrated deep with the substantial range and depth to reach each and every voter. For EVM awareness, various camps have been organized at the district level and even at the returning officers level to ensure that the transparency, the efficiency, and the information dissemination regarding these transparent electronic voting machines reaches the grassroots. The EVM awareness is Assam, Kerala, Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, and West Bengal. More than 717 demonstrations centers were set up. Polling stations through mobile distribution vans were set up. People participated in EVM awareness, which is roughly more than 28 lakhs. And people who tried mock polls also, the hands-on on EVMs were more than 25 lakhs. In order to ensure a pleasant voting experience, the Election Commission has issued directions that in every polling stations there shall be provisions for drinking water, toilets, signages, ramps, wheelchairs with volunteers, help desks, voter facilitation centers, sufficient lighting inside the voting compartment with adequate shade shall be there in all the polling stations. Special care shall be taken for all our respected senior citizens and Divyangjan. The polling stations shall be on the ground floor. There shall be ramps. They have priority in voting. For seating arrangements, special benches shall be put up. They can also apply for home voting, and sufficient transport facility also will be available to our respected senior citizens and persons with disabilities. During the recent 12 months, the Election Commission of India has taken more than 30 new initiatives to ensure that elections are more transparent. The experience to the electors is much more pleasant, and all the stakeholders get all the necessary information as soon as possible. The first one of them has been the special intensive revision, which ensures, in accordance with Article 326 of the Constitution, that no eligible voter shall be excluded, while at the same time no ineligible person should be included. Amongst the new initiatives, just outside the gate of the polling station, an elector can go, deposit his or her mobile, go and vote inside and come out and collect the mobile and go back. In order to identify the candidate to whom the elector wants to select, there shall be colored photograph of all the candidates on the EVMs. In order to ensure that there are no long queues, not more than 1,200 electors shall be there in any polling station. The candidate booths can be set up just outside 100 meters.